Hello everyone. I hope you're having a great day. I woke up this morning to the power shutting off. I checked online, the entire town is out of power. So, if this happens to you, I hope you have one of these or several, depending on how many tanks you have, battery operated air stones. Air pumps. I have a couple. I'm not sure how long the power's gonna go out. I remember an email of rolling power outages, so we're just gonna hope for that. But if that is not the case, you're gonna want some of these and you're gonna wanna alternate which tanks you put them in. Most of my tanks have live plants, so I'm not super concerned right yet. If the time goes on, I will start alternating which tank I put them in for probably 10 to 15 minutes. First, I'm going to put these on my 2 salt tanks because that's my concern right now is my salt. I have a lot of coral and expensive fish, so I'll probably start them on those. But first of all, I had brine shrimp going. Luckily, it's been about 36 hours since it was started, so it's harvest time. Now, if that's not the case for you and they were just started, you might want to discard those where they're going to start to stink, or put your air pump on to that to continue its process. I have a hot water heater, a hybrid hot water heater with a heat pump built in that I just recently installed. I did not get the condensate drain properly hooked up yet, so it's been going in a bucket. I'm going to use that water to rinse my brine to get all the salt off. If you don't have that, you could always just drain about a gallon out of one of your tanks, probably the biggest tank, so it doesn't, say if it was a 10 gallon, it would go down to 9. That's quicker time for an ammonia spike. So I would go out of the biggest tank. It would give you the least concern for an ammonia spike. So I'm gonna just start doing the process of the brine shrimp and rinsing them. I use a coffee pot strainer, or a reusable coffee filter to strain my brine shrimp. And then I'll just take some of the water from the bucket that I got from underneath my hot water heater, and I'll rinse it to get the salt out. I personally prefer to feed my brine shrimp while it is still live, but in this case, I recommend against that. Without the filtration going, you do not want to add any extra potential ammonia creators because the circulation is not there for it to be filtered out to nitrates. So I would just hold off, put it in your fridge, and wait till later. I know the fish like chasing them live and it's more realistic for them, but just hold off. You don't want an ammonia spike at this time.